Today, I'll start with a visual meditation using as the object of attention a diagram known as a Sri Yantra, which I have behind me. And then I will guide a transcending mantra practice. We'll be meditating for about 20 minutes. A yantra is a type of mandala with geometric patterns, visual patterns used to alter your mind state and benefit your consciousness. This beautiful visual pattern has a balancing and calming influence on the mind and helps to increase coherence in brainwave activity. I invite you to sit comfortably, upright, first with your eyes open. As you look at the Sri Yantra, allow your eyes to focus on its center. The dot in the center is called the Bindu. The Bindu represents the unity that underlies all the diversity of the physical world. Now allow your eyes to see the triangles that enclose the Bindu. The downward pointing triangles represent the feminine creative power. The upward facing triangles represent male energy. Allow your vision to expand to include the circles outside of the triangles. They represent the cycles of cosmic rhythms. Within the image of the circle lies the notion that time has no beginning and no end. The farthest region of space and the innermost nucleus of an atom both pulsate with the same rhythmic energy of creation. That rhythm is within you and within the entire universe. Bring your awareness to the lotus petals within the circles. Notice how they're pointing outwards as if opening. They illustrate the unfolding of understanding. The lotus represents creativity and reproductive vital force. As the lotus opens, creativity and vitality expand. The square on the outside represents the world of form, the material world that our senses show us, and the illusion of separated, well-defined edges and boundaries. At the periphery of the figure are 4 T-shaped portals or gateways that point towards the interior of the yantra, the inner space of life. They represent the earthly passage from the external and material to the internal and sacred. Now take a moment to gaze into the yantra, letting the different shapes and patterns emerge naturally, allowing your eyes to be held loosely in focus. Gaze at the center of the yantra. Without moving your eyes, gradually expand your field of vision until you are taking in information beyond 180 degrees. And now slowly reverse the process by refocusing back to the center of the yantra. Now gently close your eyes, either fully or halfway, gazing softly in front of you. You may still see the yantra in your mind's eye. The patterns of creativity represented by these primordial shapes express the fundamental forces of nature. They govern the world and they govern you. I will now guide you in a mantra meditation. If you have your own personal mantra, you can use that. Otherwise, use the universal and transcending mantra, So Hum, which means I am. However, the meaning is not important. It's the vibration that's important. During the mantra practice, I'll keep track of the time. And at the end, I'll remind you to come out of the meditation slowly. This is called the integration period, so that the benefits of the meditation can be fully integrated. I invite you to continue to sit comfortably, upright. You may wish to slightly tilt your chin forward to give yourself a slight stretch at the back of your neck. Continue to close your eyes fully or halfway by gazing at the floor in front of you with capped eyes. And if at any time you'd like to open your eyes, please do so. Notice your feet on the floor. Place your hands on top of your legs, palms down for a more grounding experience. And begin by taking 3 long, slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose, if you can. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, and exhale slowly and deeply through your nose. This sends a signal to your body to relax. Now allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm and depth. At this point, you might become more aware of the sounds in the environment and the physical sensations present in your body. Welcome everything you hear, near and far. Welcome everything you sense in your body. Now begin silently repeating the mantra, your own or so hum. If you're using so hum, match the mantra to the breath for a few breaths and repeat silently. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. Now release the matching of the breath to the mantra and return to your own natural rhythm of breathing and without forcing the breath. Continue silently repeating your or the so hum mantra. Gently, effortlessly, naturally, innocently, easily. Whenever you notice your attention drifting away from the mantra to a sound, a sensation, or a thought, simply refocus your attention on the mantra. Doesn't matter how many times you have to refocus. Meditation is a practice. If you're waiting for something to happen, simply return your attention to the mantra. There's nothing to figure out, no particular feeling to feel. Continue like this in silence, repeating the mantra, and I will keep track of the time. Now, as your practice comes to a close, still with the eyes closed, release the mantra and sit in stillness. We'll sit like this for a few minutes. This is the integration period. I'll continue to mind the time. Still with the eyes closed, I invite you to take some deeper breaths. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Notice your feet on the ground, your seat in your chair, and the crown of your head stretching to the sky. It's always important to come out of meditation slowly. Take your time, there's no rush. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, first with a downward gaze, eyes capped. And then slowly open them fully. Take as much time as you need before moving back into activity. I'll end with a quote by author Craig Pearson. The practice of meditation leads us to the quiet place where enlightenment might be encountered and where all our full potential might begin to reveal itself. I invite you to dive deep through meditation. And I like to give thanks after my meditation for my soul, for spirit, for those around me. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.